How to make acorn flour, a simple method for a gluten-free, earthy flour high in healthy fats. First, shell the acorns to extract the nut meat, which constitutes about 30 to 40% of the whole nut by weight. Next, grind the nut meat into coarse pieces, aiming for a consistency around 1/8 of an inch. To leach the tannins, put the ground acorns in a jar of cold water, stir vigorously, and pour out the dark water. Refill and repeat this process once or twice a day until the water stops turning brown, which can take a few days. Once leached, dry the acorn meal by spreading it thin to air dry, or use low oven heat for 4 to 6 hours. Finally, grind the dried meal to a fine flour consistency, suitable for baking. What you get is a gluten-free, earthy flour high in healthy fats that can be mixed with wheat flour or used on its own in pancakes, breads, or porridge. Its flavor profile is smooth, nutty, and slightly sweet once leached, more like chestnut than almond. Historically, indigenous tribes in North America did this regularly, often using flowing water like placing the ground acorn meal in a basket in a stream. This constant movement draws tannins out faster, accelerating the process due to constant dilution. The fat in the acorn is not like junk cooking oil. It's natural plant fat that does something very important for the stomach. The fat in acorns acts as a soothing coat for the stomach, lightly coating the stomach lining. This reduces irritation, slows acid burn, and gives a calm, warm, full feeling instead of the bloated pressure wheat can give. This is why acorn flour feels gentle instead of sharp or heavy. Secondly, it's a slow-burning fuel, as the fat in acorns is healthy monounsaturated fat, similar to olive oil, avocados, and nuts. Your body burns it slow, so energy stays steady, with no sugar crash or hunger swings, keeping you full for hours. Thirdly, it can replace butter or oil in baking, as the flour already has natural fat, making food softer, moist, and not crumbly like most gluten-free bread. Why this matters for your digestion. When food has fiber and fat together, like acorns, your digestion smooths out, your blood sugar stays calm, and your stomach doesn't get inflamed. That's the opposite of white flour, which is high starch, no fat, and hits the stomach and blood sugar hard. Acorn flour works more like a healing food than just a flour. Here's a simple acorn flatbread recipe you can make in 10 minutes with no yeast, no rising, and no mess. A simple acorn flatbread that's easy on the stomach, no yeast, no rise, fast to make. Ingredients: 1 cup acorn flour, 1 cup any light flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 to 2 tablespoons honey, warm water, and a little oil for the pan. Steps: mix the flours and salt in a bowl, then add honey if desired. Slowly add warm water while stirring, stopping when you have a soft dough that doesn't crumble or stick. Divide into small balls and press flat with your hands or a jar. Heat a skillet on medium with just a little oil, then cook each flatbread 2 to 3 minutes per side until it browns slightly. That's it.